Chandler here for Thrower Football, DRFC, your Doncaster Rovers fan channel. It's our first transfer analysis of the season. Of course, we don't like starting on a negative. We don't like starting on a departure from the club. Obviously, we already knew our retained list anyway, but when they officially join a football club, I will do official analysis videos on the released players, so like Danny Amos, Magic Gomez, Ian Lawler, etc. But one of our released players has joined a club, and it is Brad Halliday. Not long after we understood that Halliday was demanding more money on his wage, and basically we said no, and Wellens basically said we can spend the money elsewhere. Not long after that, about 24 hours later, we now know that Brad Halliday is a Fleetwood Town player. I'm sure Cod's Vlogs will be watching this video and sort of getting my thoughts on him, trying to get some analysis on Brad Halliday, just to, you know, try and get some stats ready for next season, for Fleetwood to try and beat Donny next season. But we'll see. We'll see. Shout out Cod's Vlogs. He was on this channel the season just gone, so massive shout out to him. But we're going to share the official statement. We're going to share Fleetwood's official statement, his comments on his first interview, and share my thoughts on the move for him. So before we get started, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss another video, and let's get into this one. So let's start off with Fleetwood Town's official statement. They are delighted to announce that Brad Halliday has joined the club from Doncaster Rovers. Halliday is experienced from League One level, having spent the last 2 seasons at Doncaster, making 70 appearances in that time, and spent a season at Accrington Stanley on loan from his first club, Middlesbrough. The 25-year-old, who has signed a 2-year deal with the Cod Army, makes his way to the Fylde Coast with almost 250 games to his name, and will join the rest of the first team when they all return for pre-season training later this month. Welcome to Fleetwood, Brad. Now, in terms of his official first interview, this is what Brad had to say. So, on the move to Fleetwood, he said, "I'm delighted to get it done. It's been a while since the season ended, so to finally get over to Fleetwood, I'm happy to get going and hopefully kick on next season. There's been a lot of interest since the end of the last season, and we spoke to Simon, aka Simon Grayson, and the rest of the team to get the contract sorted. It's great. I've played a lot of games now at both League One and League Two level, so I'm going into next season like any other. I'm an attacking fullback, and I want to start adding goals and assists to my game in the upcoming season." Now, on the facilities at the club, this is what he had to say. "We originally came over and had a look at the facilities, and whilst over here, had face-to-face conversations with the manager and some of the staff, and I knew that I wanted to be here after those conversations. The facilities are lovely. They remind me of home. I'm originally from Redcar, a little town on the coast up in the northeast, so it's like being back at home, really. I'm looking forward to moving over and spending a lot of time over here." Now, on passing on his experiences so far, he said, "I remember starting out as a young lad going out on loan to clubs and getting experience. So the young lads in the squad and whoever else comes in, I'll be able to help them and give them a bit of advice and guidance, and I want to help get the best out of them. In the changing room, with the academy lads coming through and breaking into the team, I'll try and help them, as I do think I've got a lot of experience that I'm able to pass on to them." So that is the comments from Brad Halliday's first official interview. Obviously, I know Rovers fans will be wanting to know how it petered out on our end and sort of what happened in the negotiations, because there was an article from the Free Press which detailed the move, the move to Fleetwood Town from Doncaster Rovers. Obviously, like I said, it is a 2-year deal, so good luck to Brad with that. But Liam Hoden did post an article about this news. And basically, I've just seen Liam Hoden say Josh Sims has been released by Southampton. Is he hinted to something here? But nah, and I'm not going to say anything about that. That's not the time and place. It would be nice to get Josh Sims, by the way. But no, just having a look here. So, Free Press have released an article on the departure of Brad Halliday, and so the right-back reached the end of his deal with Rovers, with the new boss, Wellens, opting not to continue the pursuit of a new deal with the 25-year-old. He was among a group of players that were offered fresh terms by Rovers in March, but failed to reach an agreement with the club. It's understood he had recently expressed his interest in accepting the terms offered, but Wellens took the deal off the table. So the Rovers boss is confident he can secure an improved replacement with the funds that would have been used to cover Halliday's contract. Of course, Halliday joined Rovers 2 years ago from Cambridge United, and went on to make 87 appearances, scoring once. He was ever present in all competitions for Rovers, from signing on to the defeat to Plymouth Argyle in October, when he was subbed off for the first time. Now, obviously, he suffered a back injury back in April, which kept him out for the rest until the final game of the season when he came on off the bench. He signed a 2-year deal with Fleetwood. And I think overall, I think he's just very happy to get the deal done from his end. So, I mean, this is very exciting stuff in terms of what's been said from Brad. I think he's... you know, I think he's obviously very excited about moving to Fleetwood. So what's my thoughts on it? First thing I want to say, I don't appreciate what some of the fans have said. Some of the fans have completely slated him, saying, oh, he's this, he's this, he's that. Let's be a bit more neutral, shall we? Let's be a bit nicer, shall we? You know, put your personal opinions on players aside. When a player leaves our club or a player joins our club, put your personal opinions aside just for a split moment and just say, either welcome to the club or good luck in your future endeavours. I wish you the best of luck. You were a good player for us. You gave us some good moments. Best of luck wherever you go. That's my first message to the fans. My second message is to Brad Halliday. Now, Brad is a nice guy, wonderful guy. So nice when he came out during the last day of the season when the rest of the players came out as well, and they sort of applauded us for turning up and things like that. Fair play to Brad, and he's a lovely guy, a nice guy. He deserves the best in life, and I think that Brad Halliday definitely is. I've said it in past videos. Along with the player, the football player Niall Mason, not the overall person, but the football player Niall Mason, and the type of skills he brought, along with that, Brad Halliday is arguably the best right back we've had since O'Connor a decade ago, the likes of O'Connor and Chambers. He's been our best right back for the last decade. 110%. Of all the right backs we've had over the last decade, he's arguably the best. And I think the way we've gone about it, I think is ruthless, but maybe we do need that ruthlessness. There is the report that he wanted more money, and Mellon's decided to put those funds into another player, into a different signing to replace him. He thinks he can get better replacements, which is, the manager's choice. Brad leaves the club on good terms, I'm sure. There's no bad feeling here. It's just Wellens' plan. Obviously, Brad Halliday isn't in Richie Wellens' plan. So all I can do as a Rovers fan is absolutely 100% wish Brad Halliday the best of luck. You've been here, Brad, you've been here for the last 2 years. You came from Cambridge United. You were a great right back, a great guy, a wonderful player. And, your attacking talents, the fullback, was unsurpassable. Your defensive abilities as a fullback was great. And I wish you luck at Fleetwood Town. Cod's Vlogs, any other Fleetwood fans, comment down below what you think of this transfer. Do you like it? Do you think it's a good transfer for your football club? Obviously, you've actually, it's funny actually, it's ironic, you've now got a fullback at either side from our club. You've got Danny Andrew on the left, and you've got Brad Halliday on the right now. But in all seriousness, best of luck, Brad Halliday. Good luck at Fleetwood Town in your at least 2-year spell at the club, and I hope you have a really good season next season. Apart from when you come up against us, I'd like us to get 6 points out of Fleetwood next season. But on a neutral level, on a neutral-headed term, apart from against us, where we hope we get 6 points from Fleetwood, we wish you the best of luck for the rest of next season and onwards in your career. And like any player who leaves on good terms, the door is always wide open for you to return if you want to. But there we go, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching this transfer analysis. From the news about Ben Close from Portsmouth, maybe we're looking to do another transfer analysis next week if that deal gets completed by the start of next week. So stay tuned in the next few days, because there might be another of these transfer analysis videos from Ben Close signing. But for now, at least, that is our first transfer analysis of the season. Brad Halliday has left Doncaster Rovers Football Club. He has gone to join Fleetwood Town on a 2-year free contract. I remember when Brad Halliday signed from Cambridge United, I thought we've got a hidden gem here, and he didn't disappoint. So, but there we go, guys. Thank you very, very much. My name is Aaron Chandler from Pro Football DRFC. Keep living the Rovers life. Stay tuned for tomorrow's preview for the England-Romania match. And for now, keep living the Rovers life. And that, my friends, full time. Rovers I die. Brad Halliday, thank you very much for your service at Doncaster Rovers.
Rovers till I die, and Rovers